everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a reading vlog, as you can probably tell by the title of today's video. So the following clips are going to be past Heather, aka me, reading the one and only Onyx Storm. Basically how this works is, in case you're not familiar, is I have recorded me reacting to the book or just reading the book in general, a few different spots, a few different places of where I was when I read the book, and I gave a little bit of snippets of my thoughts, but there are no spoilers in this video. I tried my hardest and I really don't think there's no spoilers, but I do suggest reading this book. So this is future me filming this intro because I realized that I never filmed a proper one for this video, and I didn't want to just like show the first clip and you be like, okay, what's happening? It's mostly me fangirling over Xaden, who is the main male character in this book. That's about it. It's me being like, oh my god, I can't believe what's happening. I can't believe that person just did this thing, or that this person did this thing to that person. But you'll see, I should probably just stop explaining and let you watch the video. But without further ado, let's get into the reading vlog. Please enjoy. Leave me a comment down below if you have read Onyx Storm or if you're looking forward to reading it. I should probably mention, for those of you who are not familiar with the series, that this is the third book in the fourth wing. Well, it's actually called the Empyrean series, I believe, but it is the third book in that series. First it's Fourth Wing, then Iron Flame, then Onyx Storm. There is mostly good things talked about in this video. So if you're here to hate on this book, then I'm afraid you clicked on the wrong video. But I do share my thoughts at the end of like my rating and overall feelings. So again, I'm gonna stop explaining and just show you what I'm talking about. Enjoy. Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I figured that I should probably have some form of footage or, some form of recording my reactions to Onyx Storm. I actually did start it last night or the night before, but I'm only up to chapter 3. I think that's like 20 pages in or so. Page 25. Yeah, I'm on page 25. In the little clip, you can see my cute little bookmark. My little cat friend. I don't have the dust jacket on because I don't want it to get messed up, So I like to keep my books nice and clean, and I don't mind them looking a little bit worn because it gives life to the book. It gives you like, yeah, I read it and I enjoyed it, and I'm not really concerned about that, but I do want the dust jacket to be in like good condition because I want it to look nice on my shelves. Look at the sprayed edges of this one. I got this one off Amazon. I think I mentioned that in another video. It's gorgeous. It's got the dragons and Darna and Taryn. So anyway, enough about the like physical book. Up to chapter 3, so I read the prologue and the first 2 chapters. That's what being up to chapter 3 means. I just wanted to share my thoughts. So Onyx Storm, first impressions. I love it. I love it, and I'm not surprised because I am obsessed with Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. A lot of people aren't really a big fan of Iron Flame, and you know what? Yeah, the first book, Fourth Wing was definitely better in my opinion. But the book, like both books, the world, everything, the way Iron Flame ends, like come on, I cannot wait to figure out what's inside this book in front of me. Yeah, love it. I love Xaden. Like I love Xaden. He's so cute. He's a fictional book character, but I love it. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say. I was considering reading Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, like rereading them and then going into Onyx Storm, because I know a lot of people did do that, but I was nervous that if I did that I would get like my thought occurred to me when it was too late. Onyx Storm is out and I want to read it now. I want it to be injected into my veins now. I looked into watching like a recap video and I was just like, but I want to read. I'm going to continue. I'm going to try to leave this on for a little bit to capture some of my reactions. See you in a bit. Listen, this book, I hope you can hear me, but this man, he's a keeper, even though, you know. Okay. Every word out of his mouth, like, I'm a little confused. Like, I don't remember that part. Maybe I need to ask. Maybe I need to phone a friend, you know? Also, random, but I feel like I said the name of the war college in a previous video. Probably pronounced wrong, because one of my friends earlier today was like, oh yeah, at Basquiat? And I was like, excuse me? Not Basquiat? Like, I think I'm thinking of Basquiat, like the artist, but I'm gonna stop talking and keep reading. She has a book and her page is marked by one of Xaden's daggers. Me, when? What? Okay, I read a chapter. I think rather than occupy all the space on my phone, I'm going to pause it here and then check back in once I have some more thoughts. So, see you soon. Bye. Hello. Sorry I look like an absolute mess, but it's Sunday. I'm just relaxing, rotting on the couch, reading Onyx Storm. So why should I, like, bother? No, I'm just kidding. Just trying to get a few things done today, but I have allotted myself about an hour this morning to read, and then I'm gonna go and do some of my errands and things like that around the house. But I wanted to just share a little update. Wow, I look dehydrated. Like, look at these lips. Ugh, I gotta drink more water. So I'm up to chapter 16, really enjoying it. There's been a lot of, like, I don't want to say info dumping, because I feel like that sounds kind of negative, but there has been a lot of, like, politics talk, and I don't remember every single thing about, like, the leaders and, like, the names of everybody. I mean, I have, like, you know, a basic understanding of, like, who's who, but because I haven't read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame in, like, a while, I feel like there are certain things that I forgot, unfortunately. Even with that being said, I'm having a wonderful time. I noticed that I read to, like, chapter 13 maybe, and then yesterday, and then this morning I woke up and I was like, I wonder how everyone's doing. Like, Riddick and, you know, I don't know why that was the only person I thought of, but obviously Xaden and Violet and the whole crew. Yeah, that's not a spoiler. Nothing in particular happened to Riddick. It just, that name popped into my head. Xaden is, like, my favorite book boyfriend, I feel. Like, everything he says and does, so cute. There's a reason that Xaden and Violet need to keep things hidden right now, like their relationship, and that's killing me. It really is. I love their relationship, so I'm interested to see how they go about, like, getting around that. I didn't vlog the first two books, but I love the representation in these books. Like, obviously it's a fantasy novel, but I feel like Rebecca Yarros did a wonderful job of including people like from all walks of life. The fact that like Jacinia has to sign, like she doesn't speak, she only uses sign language. I thought that was so cool. Like, I never really see all of this representation in a book, and I think it's so important, and I think every author should learn from this, really. I need to put on some chapstick or something. I can't believe I'm going to post something like this on the internet where I look like actual trash, but I should be nicer to myself, right? Right. Okay. So yeah, so that's my update on Onyx Storm. Having a great time. Gonna read a little bit more this morning, and I'll get back to you with another update as soon as I can. All right. Bye for now. Oh my god, wait. I have like stuff to update you on, but I just read a part of Onyx Storm and my jaw dropped. I wish I got it on camera, but it's okay. It's fine. This is how I am. I'm speechless right now, and I'm on page 169. Where is the story gonna go from here? Oh my god, wait. It's probably not even that serious. It's a book, but it says I'm here. And it's so dramatic. Wait, he says I'm here. Trust me. And why am I laughing? The both of them are supposed to together. Okay, so what is gonna happen now? No, not Taryn. Oh my god. Nope, not thinking about how he knows that. She knew? That was an intense chapter. That was chapter 19. Hello, me again. Today is Friday, the last day of January, and I really wanted to complete Onyx Storm by today. However, I have about 200 pages left, like pretty much exactly 200 pages. I don't know the exact number of pages in the book because I'm nervous that I'll spoil it for myself, but I know it's around like 530, like 530 pages, and I'm on 328, so I'm quite close to being 200 pages away from the end. But I wanted to give a little update because I know it's been a couple days since I think I last updated you guys. But I'm on chapter 39, like I said. Well, I didn't say that, but I said whatever. I mean, it's so hard because I love this series and I love the characters and the world and everything. So I feel like regardless of what's in this book, I'm gonna love it. I mean, I have high hopes, so I'm hoping that those don't get crushed, you know, but so far I love everything. I love like all the new things we're finding out. There are portions that I'm like, maybe I should have reread Fourth Wing and Iron Flame before I started this one, because I feel like there are things that I don't necessarily remember, but I'm still having a wonderful time. I'm just kind of like going with it. Like if I don't remember something, I'm like, man, maybe it'll come to, like I'll get it eventually. Yeah, some crazy things have been happening for sure. I'm not gonna give anything away because I no, I don't know how many of you, if any, are going to read this, or if you haven't read it yet, or whatever the deal is. If you haven't read it, I do highly recommend. I feel like it's a great book for, I mean, I never thought that I would be such a big fan. Well, that's not true, because I grew up reading like Harry Potter and Twilight and Nala, knocking my lipstick off the table. Anyway, and Hunger Games and like all those kind of books, and those all have romance in them. There's some type of fantasy in one way or another, and I've eaten those up. I love those. Divergent. I mean, there's, I love anything with a little romance in it as well. So I didn't think that I would dislike this series, but I definitely didn't anticipate loving it as much as I do. And if I can't get you to read these books, then I don't know what can, because I just like Xaden and Violet, and every time, I mean, I have a t-shirt that says this, but every time that Xaden calls her Violence, I need a second, okay? Because I just think that's, like, I don't know how to put it into words. It's something so silly and simple, but it just gets me every time. Like, I love Xaden. He is probably my number one book boyfriend, even though it's like a fantasy. Does that make sense? The progression of his story, obviously, like what's happening with him, and you learn more about his family. This part of the book, like, they just made it to Zelna or Zenal. I wish I could pronounce these words, because Rebecca Yarros, where'd you get these words from? I love them, but I'm like, wait a minute. Zenilna. For those of you who don't know this already, I have another cat who lives with my dad, and her name is Zelenia. And so I'm like looking at these words, and I'm like, Zelenia? Like, it's Zelnia? Zinal? I don't know. Anyway, enough yapping. Yeah, so I'm going out in a little bit, and I wanted to finish the book today, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen, but that's okay. Everyone reads at their own pace, and this will just have to be a book that I finish in February. Hopefully you enjoy the little montage of me with the book in my hand. Should I hold it like this? This isn't, well, like this? Okay, sure. Here we go. Broccoli. So, it's been a couple days. I would say today is Wednesday, and I finished, as you saw in the previous clip, I finished Onyx Storm on Sunday. So it's been a couple days, but I've been super busy with work and everything, so I just haven't gotten the chance to actually sit down and talk. I just wanted to share some of my final thoughts. No spoilers still. I loved it. So the thing is, there's been a lot of discourse about whether this series, which is currently set to be a 5-book series, should only have been like a 3-book series. And honestly, I love the world that we're in. I love, you know, just the scenery, the Xaden. No, I love everything about this world. I don't know what it is, because it's not even that like complex. Like, it's pretty easy to comprehend, in my opinion. There's something about it that I resonate with. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm not crossing the parapet anytime soon. If you read the books, you'll understand what that means. But even though that's been talked about, I love these books. I love the world. I love the characters. And I just feel like even if Rebecca Yarros wrote garbage, which it's not, I would probably still rate it highly. As long as it's like part of this world, you know what I mean? Like the dragons, we saw more of the dragons in this book. Got more like backstories, I guess. And I will say, there was a lot of like info dumping, if you want to call it that, in the beginning. There were a lot of moments where I was like, I have no idea what's going on. I don't remember this person or this place from the previous books. Maybe I should have read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame again. And I did have those feelings and like concerns. However, it was still great. I think if I had to put them in order, I would say I love Fourth Wing the most, and then this one, and then Iron Flame. I don't know. I love them all, really. Unless Rebecca Yarros killed off like a specific character or two, I think I would be fine. I think I'm fine with the way it is. It may not have been the most perfect book ever, but I still have like such a fun time reading these books. I'm still going to give it a high rating. If you're curious, the series as a whole is 5 stars, and I initially gave this book 5 stars, but I don't know, I thought about it a little bit more, and I was like, I could lower it to like a 4.75 since it wasn't like exactly perfect, or even a 4.5, but I love it so much. Like, I love the world so much that I can't, it's like, why go down to the decimal points, you know? Like, either I loved it or it wasn't the best, you know? So I'm sticking with my 5 stars. I feel like I need more. That's the thing. I feel like if I walked away from this book and was like, yeah, that was fine, like, okay, that would be fine. However, I finished this book and I was like, are you kidding me? Now what do I do? Like, I want to keep reading. I want to know what happens next. Those are pretty much all my thoughts on Onyx Storm. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed having like a vlog, a little behind the scenes of my thoughts as I read the book or a book, please let me know. I would love to continue doing videos like this. I did vlog me reading Mile High, the first book in the Windy City series. And I do want to continue reading that series and vlogging that. But I would love to know your opinion. If there are any particular books that you want me to read and vlog, anything really. Any thoughts, any comments, any suggestions, I'm open to it all. Okay, so again, thank you so much for watching if you've gotten this far. I really appreciate you so much. I don't know. I love making these videos, and if one person watches them, that's great, but if more than one person watches them, that's even better, in my opinion. I want to just reach as many people as I can, hopefully make you happy or entertained, whatever the case may be. So again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night or whatever, wherever you are. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!